Hey guys, we're here at the Perception booth at ICAST 2016, and we're checking out the new Pilot, their first venture in the pedal kayak space. We're here with Hans Newt and Jake Fuller. Why don't you guys kind of run us through some of the features? Let's start with the pedal drive.
Sounds good. Yeah, absolutely. This pedal drive system goes to zero draft really quickly. All you got to do is pull a pin, push it forward, and reinsert the pin.
So that's big when you're coming up on an obstacle, a stump, or oyster beds, or just shallow water, and you need to get it up in a hurry. It's not some clunky way to get it up. You just pull this one pin, lift it up, and now you're not drafting at all. So that's slick, man. So talk to me a little bit about the seat.
Absolutely. So with that, we have an adjustable seat that's going to run about 25 to 35 inch inseam, and that seat is it's really designed for that kind of all-day comfort. It's designed to work with the pedal drive, so it's got the right angle and everything, and it's just a really comfortable system.
And you can see here, yeah, it's on these two tracks, and what's nice is that the tracks are right in front of you, so you can adjust these knobs. You're not reaching behind or having to get up, turn around. Just super simple. Unscrew them, slide it forward, get it exactly where you want. That's nice. And really, there's extra track here where you can mount some accessories in front of your seat if you needed to.
And so one of the things that we did with this boat is we wanted to make sure that you can stand and fish out of this boat. So it's almost 34 inches wide. So
solid.
Plenty of width and stability to stand and fish, and the seat height allows you to come up out of the seat and be casting, sight casting.
It's awesome, man. My first boat, I told you, was the Perception Pescador, and I love that boat, but you couldn't stand in it, so that was the one drawback. So I'm happy to hear you can stand in this. And tell us a little bit about these hatches up here with these cutouts.
We make it really convenient for you to mount your fish finder. So we've got two pod systems up front. You're going to be able to store your battery up here, and then you port your wiring. So your wiring is going to come back to the seat, so you can now have your fish finder right back at the seat, and then your wiring for your transducer runs down to the transducer scupper, which is a pocket below the boat, and that's where you can run the full side scan, down scan transducer.
That's awesome, man. It's smart. They've thought these hatches out well. They've got kind of notches where you can pre-run your wires. Just kind of minimizes the drilling, and you keep your battery right up there. It's handy. That's nice, man. They've got tackle box storage here, and the rudder. I was really impressed with the rudder control. It's really smooth.
What's really cool about this is that it's you can friction set the rudder, so you can sort of course lock if you're getting windcock, blown off. You can set it with the friction set and stay on course while you're pedaling.
It'll stay true the way you set it.
Yep. So if you get that sort of weather wind situation,
yeah,
that helps you out. Also, if you may be pedaling somewhere, tying lures on while you're pedaling, you can set the rudder and just go.
Yeah, my boat, I'm constantly, if I'm trying to drift, I'm constantly having to get it back the way I want because it rights itself over time.
Yeah.
And then the back tank bowl is roomy, and you said it's going to come with 4 molded-in rod holders.
That's right. 4 rod holders, and then it has plenty of space in the back for a black pack or a crate.
Definitely plenty of room. You can see here they got a crate and a Yeti softback cooler here, and it's also got an area where you can mount a power pole. So you got the power pole micro anchor. It's ready to go. It's got an area that you can put that and the handles off to the side so it's not in the way. And so there's one length, 12 foot, right?
Yeah, 12 foot.
And when is this going to start hitting stores?
January 2017.
January 2017 is when we can expect to see this at dealers. And what's the biggest question that everyone's been asking us? What's the retail price point on this?
Go ahead. $17.99.
$17.99. So of all of these new pedal kayaks coming out, it's kind of the year of the pedal kayaks. If you are on a budget and looking for the least expensive option, the Pescador Pilot 12 is going to be your best bet. But we were kind of talking about earlier, I'm not really sure what all you're giving up for that $800, $900 savings. This seems like a good value, man.
Made it super functional and kept it as simple as we can.
Yeah, and I saw the price point and kind of assumed it was just going to be bare bones as possible, but I mean 4 flush mount rod holders, it's ready for a power pole, it's got really well thought out hatches, the track systems that come stock. I mean, you're really getting a lot of boat for the price, so it's impressive, guys.
Awesome.
Hans, I appreciate your time. Jake, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Excited to get on the water.
Absolutely great.